What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Egan51 React. We're back at it again, man, with another so fresh and so clean video. Today we got He Slept With Her Every Night. I don't know what to say about that title, man. It caught my attention, so here we are, bro. Let's check it out. He slept with her every single night.
Yeah, not gonna lie to you guys, there's no way to spin this. This guy definitely had a few screws loose in his head. This is a new TikTok trend that usually shows 4 photos. In these photos, we can see 2 images of the same man by the name of Carl and 2 images of the same woman, even though they look quite different.
That looks
now,
way
as
back.
previously mentioned, the man in this video is Carl.
That looks like 1961 before BC, bro.
Tanzler. Tanzler was born in the late-ish 1800s and passed away in 1952. He worked in medicine, but he's most famously known for the person that he dated / thought was the love of his life. You see, when Carl was younger, he claimed to have had a vision from a predecessor / ancestor that showed him the love of his life, an exotic woman with dark brown hair and beautiful. This vision, despite happening very early in Carl's life, was not something that he ever forgot. And in April of 1930, this vision in his mind finally came to fruition after being visited by a patient named Maria. Maria was a Cuban-American woman who had been living in Florida for quite some time. Her mother was the one who brought her in because she was ill, and as it turned out, she had something known.
Do not tell me it's going to be... Don't tell me it's what it's... Don't tell me it's what I think it is, bro. I'm going to edit it out. Do not tell me it's going...
As tuberculosis. At this time in history, tuberculosis was running rampant. It was something that was extremely deadly. And
TB? TB, right? Yeah. It was deadly back then, bro?
A lot of people did pass away. Many of Maria's family.
Okay, but I understand. They didn't have the medicine and stuff.
Because tuberculosis was usually fatal at this time, Carl tried everything in his power to save Maria. However, unfortunately, he was not successful, and this is where the story takes a very dark turn. Carl paid for Maria's funeral and had an above-ground mausoleum built, and in 1933, he would end up creeping into this mausoleum and basically walking out of the cemetery with Maria's corpse. From here...
Nah, don't tell me it's what I think it is, bro.
He would end up sleeping with Maria's remains for the duration of 7 years.
Don't blame me for your nightmares tonight, bro.
All the while, her remains were undergoing decomposition. Because of this, he would constantly be replacing parts of her, almost like she was an automobile.
Damn!
Eventually, in 1940, Carl was
so he made her a doll?
Even arrested and tried. However, because of the statute of limitations, Carl was let go, the charges were dropped, and he lived out the rest of his life completely Maria-free. As for Maria's remains, they were returned to the earth.
Wait, what the fuck? Let's run this shit back.
A very dark turn. Carl paid for Maria's funeral and had an above-ground mausoleum built, and in 1933, he would end up creeping into this mausoleum and basically walking out of the cemetery with Maria's corpse. From here, he would end up sleeping with Maria's remains for the duration of 7 years.
What?
Her remains were undergoing decomposition. Because of this, he would constantly be replacing parts of her.
No!
Like she was
Yo, we live among some sick-ass peoples, bro. We live among some sick-ass humans, bro. You never know when you're just basically walking or maybe driving around town where a lot of people tend to be, bro. You never know when one of these people are doing shit like this, bro. We will never know, bro. Wow, you got sociopaths, serial killers every day walking past you, bro. Wow,
an automobile.
That is just scary,
Eventually, in
bro.
1940, Carl was actually caught and even arrested and tried. However, because of the statute of limitations, Carl was let go, the charges were dropped, and he lived out the rest of his life completely Maria-free. As for Maria's remains, they were returned to the earth. However, it was in an unmarked grave in an unknown location, so people...
I don't know, bro. When she was at a hospital, I think He was already trying it, bro.
couldn't further tamper with it. As you guys
Damn.
can see, this case is a very disturbing one, and Carl definitely had something wrong, even though he
Yeah.
was found to be mentally competent to stand trial. As always, let me know what you guys think about this case in the comment section below.
That's just disgusting, bro. That's just disgusting, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Nah. I'm out, bro.